quick review on the Elzetta ZFL M60 flashlight. I don't have a whole lot of experience with lights, but I thought I would just kind of change things up on my YouTube channel. I was given this light by a good friend of mine over at tacticalleds.com. So I want to thank him for letting me have the opportunity to take a look at this really nice light. This is pretty much my first like high-end flashlight. I really haven't owned any before this. He gave me two to check out, so I guess it's one of the two of my first really high-end flashlights that were kind of purpose built for, you know, to be mounted on a weapon system, to be used alongside a firearm, or just to be used in some, you know, quote-unquote tactical application, if you will. My experience with this light has really just been more as a utility light, you know, something that I would use to, you know, when I go outside, I'm throwing something out, I just want something with me to illuminate the pathway. If I need to check something around the house and it's particularly dark, that's what I've used it for blackouts. I used it, you know, I don't have a mount for it to go on my AR or anything like that. I haven't, you know, I don't have a whole lot of experience shooting it, you know, alongside like a firearm or anything like that. So I don't even, to be honest, I don't even really know how to hold it or whatever alongside a firearm. So so this review is just kind of more my overall impressions of the build quality and my own personal utilitarian experiences using the light. Right off the bat, this light is just bulletproof. I mean, it's built extremely solid. I believe the body is aluminum, and it just has this very overbuilt feel to it. It was designed to be mounted on, you know, an AR, a shotgun, or like I said, shooting alongside a pistol. So it was built very heavy duty in order to withstand that level of use. So for an everyday light, it's more than capable of holding up to, you know, to being dropped or being bumped up against a wall or whatever the case. It's a very tough light. As far as its brightness, it's extremely bright. You know, I probably should have been a little better prepared, but I don't know the exact lumen output. But it's extremely bright. When you're indoors, I've noticed one thing about light is, you know, if you just shine it right in front of you, it's not a really good indication of how bright it really is. Just because I've had lights from, you know, I don't know, 60 lumens. I think this thing breaks 200. And when you just shine it right in front of you, they kind of all look the same. You don't really see the difference until you go out into outside when it's really dark, and then you shoot this off into like the woods. And when I do that, this thing has an extremely far reach, and it's more of a seems more of a focused spotlight than it is a floodlight. So the reach is very far, and a lot of the light is concentrated on whatever you're pointing at. Now I did bring this to a local range, and we ran it, you know, I ran it with some guys that had a little bit more experience shooting IDPA. And IDPA, they have dark house shoots where you have to use a flashlight alongside your firearm. So they had a little more experience with that, and we kind of ran it, and people were pretty impressed with this light. The grip here is actually it's very aggressive. So I mean, it's a little bit, you know, if you were to hold this for a long period of time, some people hold it like this when they shoot, it might start to get a little bit abrasive just because it is so rough. I don't really know if it was designed to be held in this manner. I can already feel it's kind of, the edges are kind of going into my knuckles here. If you hold it like this or like this, it's fine, but it's a very secure grip, very, very secure. In the when we turn all the lights off at the range, this thing lit up a target from 20-25 yards away. I mean, you could see it clear as day, so shooting it was no problem. So that was my very, very limited experience using it alongside a firearm, perhaps the way it was intended to be used. I do know that it's a pretty versatile light too. I know there's various end caps you can put here. This one in particular is you can screw it all the way in and then it'll stay on. Yeah, but if you back it off, you can kind of adjust how much you push this to get the light to activate. You know, so I have like this tap on and off switch, but you can get a clicker as well. So you can just click it and it'll stay on. And I'm sure there's probably a bunch of other little attachments you can put on it to suit your particular needs. But overall, very high quality light. Wanted to thank my friend over at Tactile LEDs for letting me check it out. I'll put a link to their webpage. And as always, thanks for watching.